Peace, love, and light, everyone. I hope all is well. This is your girl Serena, and I am back with yet another poem. So, I thought I was done recording for the day. I get into a zone sometimes and record a few poems, and then I upload them over time onto my social media pages, my website, everything else. And this voice, pretty much God was talking to me in my kitchen and said, "You have one more poem that you need to record. It's overdue." So, being obedient sometimes is very hard for those who are Christians and believers. It can be difficult to follow orders from God. And, whoever is your religious belief, when you hear a voice that is telling you to do something, especially if your intuition is like, you have to do this, then you have to be obedient and do it because it will keep gnawing at you until it is done. So, Thursday, November 18th, 2021, we're in. This marks 1 year that our beloved grandmother, we called her Nana, all of her grandchildren, and her one great grand, which is my son, her two children would call her mom. I know my aunt Hilda calls her mommy. Sometimes I always thought that was just such an affectionate way to call your mom. I used to call my mom mommy sometimes too. She was an aunt, just everything, a godmother, a beautiful human being and individual. And she passed away November 18th of 2020 at the beautiful age of 96. God bless her. She was in good health, right frame of mind, and I will say this pandemic really, it really tore her apart. It did for a lot of people, but when you get to that age, you want to live life free. When you get to be 90 something years old, you don't want to be told what to do, and how to do it, and when to do it, and who you can see. And that was actually our conversation on her birthday in 2020. And she was like, Serena, I didn't live this long to be told what to do. I can't get my hair done. And for those who know, my grandmother kept her hair done, kept it done. And you never saw her out of place, ever, ever. And, she said, I can't get my hair done. I can't go out. I can't see all of you. And I remember she cried. And she was like, I can't see you. And Jordan, y'all are on this. She said, I watched the news and there's something about a travel ban list. And it just broke her heart, And none of us could have said later that year that she would be gone. Then within the next month or so, she was able to come out of quarantine and see family. And she was talking about her 100th birthday party that she wanted to have. And a few months after that conversation, she passed away. So with all of that, I wrote a poetic letter to her this past January. I never recorded it, never read it out loud. This is my first time, so please bear with me. And it is called Shining Star. This is dedicated to Bernice Marie Wills. She really loved her initials, BMW. But she will tell people, my initials are BMW, but I'm a Chevy fan. So many good laughs from my Nana, but our Nana. But Shining Star, I hope you enjoy this. Recently, a light in my life, a shining star, part of my foundation, passed away. When I heard the words on November 18th, 2020, Nana was gone, I felt so many emotions, as if every stage of grief was hitting me all at once. One needs to grieve, cry, mourn, and share memories. And it's okay, it's all part of the process. My family gathered, we shared sweet memories. She was the diamond in our lives. Last of her generation, now both her, Papa, Mom, and others all raised me. And some of them are now reunited. When Mommy passed away in 2010, Nana made a promise. I'll stick around for a while longer, and that she did. I can go on and on about our love. The talks, advice, many road trips. The wiped tears from my face, times when we just chilled and listened to jazz, watched Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, and Judge Judy, and would just laugh. But she is gone. During this time, I've learned to not talk to everyone about my feelings. Some just aren't for me and my son. However, I will not be silent. I will pour out my emotions for Nana, on paper and through prayer, because this hole in my heart must heal, but over time. As I and we are missing her to pieces, I learned from a therapist recently that grief is that uninvited guest that you learn to deal with. It comes unexpectedly at times, and you are left with many emotions to process. I love you, Nana. We all do. And one day we will all be reunited in this universe, in heaven. Until then, we will gently move through life together as a family, the best way we know how. So that's for my grandmother. That's for our Nana. Bernice Marie Wills, you are sorely missed. You really are. And before I log off, I really hope that someone was blessed by that. There are so many people grieving. I know I'm not alone. I wish I didn't have so much company in this grief process. There are so many people with broken hearts because they've lost loved ones. And this pandemic is like 1,000 times harder, if not more, when you lose someone so close to you. So protect your hearts during these times. Reset boundaries if needed. I know who I can talk to, and I've learned who I cannot talk to. For those out there who don't know what to say to anyone when a loved one is grieving, and I know you don't mean harm, but there are just some things that just really should not be said, and some things shouldn't be said at all. Silence is really power sometimes during grieving. I have heard, oh, she lived such a long life, Serena. Oh, she's in a much better place. And you know, it just went on, and I just had to tell people, please stop. Because in this very moment that I am in, I miss her. And I know she lived a long life. I know she's in a better place. But I don't need to be reminded of that right now. And for those people who you just don't know what to say, sometimes just being a shoulder to cry on, just being a listening ear, just saying, you know what, I'm going to pray for you. That's enough. That's enough. So take good care, everyone. God bless. To my family and loved ones out there who see this video, I love all of you. I know we all miss Nana a lot, and I'm so thankful that we are together and getting through this as one. Take good care. Bye, everyone.